I'm
Oh,
glad. I'm glad.
it has Silk Touch.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Sure, we
You
can
know when
pretend like
you do
this.
that, like, I mean, I don't know how often you guys do it, but for me, like, it's like once or twice or once or every 2 weeks where you do like cleaning of the whole place, and you're like, there's no way that human beings generate this much fucking dust and trash and shit.
Uh, yeah,
Well, it's the cats.
I fucking hate it. No, it's definitely also the cats. Like they are also a problem. But
that's fair.
I I cannot stand it when, you get down on the floor and you start vacuuming and mopping and shit and you're like, I've been walking on this all week.
All the time.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
that's the fun of having cats as well. Uh, Coming from someone that doesn't have cats.
It's a miracle that like any of my builds are not eyesores, considering I don't plan like anything at all.
Trust me,
It's
I don't
I've
either.
really gotten away with it, yeah.
I don't either. I just build boxes mainly and say, "Hey, this looks kinda decent," and just leave it as that.
William, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna walk away so you don't have time to say anything back. I'm sick of Sabrina
Oh, bro.
Carpenter.
Damn.
Um, didn't like the new album, huh? I mean, well, I can't speak for why you feel the way you do. I think sometimes you can overplay things, but I also sometimes think that like people say that and then they're like, no, 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 give me it 13 times in a row.
Mm,
This time I won't get sick of the song if I do that. Trust me, this song's too good to have that happen. So,
I'm back. I'm
uh,
back. I feel like
oh, I was gonna monologue for you, but no,
oh, okay. No, no, no,
elaborate.
no, no. You totally can. I just to add to my
No, no, no,
like
no, please don't make
perfect.
me monologue.
yeah.
I I don't know. I liked her music, right? But the only time I ever really heard Sabrina Carpenter was through the radio or through TikTok audios. And I think that's the problem is like I think if I had been introduced to her music and started listening to it on my own, then maybe I would. It's also just not really music that I'm not super. I don't listen to a lot of pop. Um, but and you're right,
Everyone
she's like,
says that. It's called pop for a reason, and yet I feel like I'm the only one who listens to pop these days. Like, what's the deal with
yeah,
that?
I I feel like indie is the new pop. I listen to a fuck ton of
No,
indie.
indie doesn't mean anything. I
I
have a
know it doesn't
playlist,
mean I know it doesn't mean
and
anything,
I
but
I realize it doesn't mean anything because I have this playlist. And I'm like, what actually counts? Like,
yeah,
if you're a one hit
the
wonder, do you unindify? Do you become
and it also
Ohio? Like,
like
I don't get it.
people who are indie are also not independent. Like they're signed with labels, so it doesn't
Yeah,
like the term indie
and
doesn't
again,
really
there's
mean
like a
anything.
difference in like the size of a label, but like, yeah, like I don't.
But there's definitely a quote unquote indie sound. Now, what that is kind of nebulous, but like it's one of those things where you know it when you hear it, and it's not pop. You just it's I don't. There's no way to explain it. You just listen to something and you're like, that's not pop, that's indie. You just know. Um, I don't know. I don't have a better way to put that into words. But back to the Sabrina Carpenter thing, like I think her music is good. It's the overplayed thing. And it wasn't even like sometimes I do that to myself. I overplay a song,
Yeah,
I
that's
play
what
it
I
to
was
death,
gonna
and then I'm
accuse
sick
you
of it.
of.
But I've never overplayed her music because I've never played it to begin with. It's just been overplayed everywhere else in
Mm.
my life. So I'm like, I can't. I'm done. I'm done. It's too much. I don't want to hear espresso again. I'm so sick of hearing the Sabrina Carpenter songs. I can't do it.
I think that is,
Yeah.
there's like what makes a goat kind of, and like I think she has a lot of like good hits, but like I don't know that the depth goes that far compared to like someone like say like Chapel Roan, for example, right? Similar, I'm gonna call them similar circles, right?
Mm,
Modern pop, very like feminine in admittedly different ways, but like if someone's listening to a bunch of one, they're probably listening to both. But I would say like the depth of discography is higher. Like you can find bangers that aren't on the radio. And actually, I think some of my least favorite Chaperone songs are the ones that get the most plays. Um, Whereas like with Sabrina, it's like the opposite. And then yeah, if you're overexposing to it, it's just like gonna drive you nuts.
That's honestly fail, though.
Here's a question of the day.
Yes.
How do you, when you cook bacon, how do you make bacon?
Ooh. I honestly don't know. I since I work at a restaurant as well, uh, how the restaurant does it. uh, we have a setting for bacon, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Because my job is also at a restaurant. I
Nice.
don't know how they do it, but how I do it is what I was really getting at is, would you use a pan
Oh,
or would you use the oven?
I would probably use a pan.
All right,
For a
SKG, what
loaded
say you?
potato,
No, well, I'm not talking
can I
about
just
loaded potato. I'm just
get
talking
a
about bacon.
clarification?
For bacon, would you use a pan or would you
So
use
I'm
an oven? Hello?
here.
I think you're breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm dying.
Your Wi-Fi cut out right as you went. You're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
I'm so organized that I don't know where everything is in my chests.
SKG, when you're back, let us know.
Mm, be back.
See, the thing is, I don't. Huzzah.
Be back.
Do I finally get an answer now to my bacon question?
Oh yes, I forgot that you didn't get that answer. Um, so what you would have heard if you could have been in the room with me is that I typically tend to just use the pan because it's easier, and then I get the
Okay.
grease out of it.
Mm, mm. Have you
Like I think if I was
considered?
like going all out, I might use the oven, but like
Oh.
like most of the time when I end up making bacon, it's just in the pan.
Yeah.
Have you considered that you are a dirty heathen?
I
Have
see. I
you
knew you'd say that.
have you considered that? See,
I mean, were we
what
were
I
we ever
what
really
I've
doubting that? To be honest,
Damn.
what I've learned about you, SKG, is highly distressing. I'm distressed. I'm distressed by this knowledge.
why? For why? For
My
why?
heart palpitating.
Bro, I
If
just
you
made the wrong thing. That's crazy. Sorry. I wanted to have a fence gate, and then I just made more fences, which I already have in my inventory.
kind of like how you make bacon wrong.
All right.
Listen here, all right? I'm about to give you a lesson that you'll never forget. When you make bacon in the
No,
pan,
tell me why it matters.
when you make bacon in the pan, it cooks unevenly. Some of it gets crispier than the rest of it because the pan is.
Well, yeah, because it's not flat.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bacon is, not. It's an odd object.
Indeed.
I think that's a feature, not a bug.
Nope.
Mm,
Wrong. Wrong. When you do it in an oven, it all cooks evenly. Nice crispiness all over the bacon.
Right, which
And
is why if I was going all out, I would consider it. Like if I was doing what you're doing tonight, like yeah, okay, that makes sense, right? Or if I was like really trying to impress and put it in like a pasta dish, okay, yeah, I think baking it would make sense, right? Because you want it to be more consistent in your like pasta if you're trying to go all out with it. But like bacon on the side of my like eggs, like nah, it can be. I'd rather it just be done sooner than me having to fiddle with another instrument.
That's fair.
okay, I hear you. I hear you. But you're wrong.
Chat, he does not hear me at all.
I hear you, but I can't actually hear you over the loud popping and gurgling of the pan as your bacon starts to spit at you. It starts to spit at you like this. That's what your bacon sounds like.
I think you're just too scared in the kitchen. I think
Did
you
you?
can't handle the grease.
I can't handle the grease. I can't handle the grease, you say?
Yeah, you can't handle the
You
grease.
says I can't handle the grease. I'll have you fucking know. I was in the 1977 production of Grease,
Oh yeah?
sir. I'll
Hmm.
have you know.
And where did
I
that
wrote
get you?
that. I wrote Grease actually. I'm the writer and creator of Grease. I don't know if you knew. I'm just letting you know for
I
future
didn't. I
reference.
didn't. We learn things every day.
So that the next time you cook your bacon wrong, you'll think of me while it's spitting at you.
Oh, if hypothetically, if I ever get burned by grease, I will think of you. I promise you that much.
Good,
Hmm.
good. Bacon sounding like a war zone.